John F. Kennedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control. And no official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, civilian or military, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. There's something wrong with you. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you want to know what it is?
From the shadows, they have engineered every major war, revolution, and recession. They learned the secret arts of the Kabbalah, an ancient form of Jewish magic, along with its dark rites and rituals.
We're not talking about the Freemasons that live across the street from you. We're talking about a worldwide fraternal organization that is powerful enough and wise enough to operate behind all governments in the world.
There is a secret word, the name of the true Masonic God. This name is Yarbulon. Yarbulon is really an alternative name for the devil.
The Nazi Black Ops program
incredible high technology efforts, some of which appear to be the control of gravity itself. I believe we're building toward a mass, carefully manufactured fake event. They are going to basically fake out the world.
Now what are they really? Do they really want to know what they are? No, they want you to know what they want, you know, how their idea that they want to spread is something of a pre-constructed idea, which is disinformation. It's not the real thing. If you knew what these entities were, you will not even touch them. You would just drop the other way. Because the moment you call them UFO, you are doing exactly what the enemy wants you to do.
People confuse Judaism and Zionism. They consider it one and the same. In actuality, it is the diametric opposite.
We opened up the Human Rights Watch report. It says that Israel committed humanitarian crimes and crimes against humanity. We opened up the Amnesty International report. They say the same thing.
If only enough Jews can be exposed to the truth of history about the 1967 war in particular, they will end their silence.
You know, the idea that they're targeting Hamas is belied by your own news coverage. You've all seen the babies being carried into the hospital.
Because this media is here and designed to make sure that they ask no critical questions, to make sure that the only thing that they are concerned about is having a good time. The only thing they're concerned about is acquiring more and more material things. And so that is why today, one of the struggles that you have as young people, that when you want to do different events and you want to talk about real issues, you have the struggle of many of your peers who've been so conditioned in this matrix that they would rather party than listen to the truth. But you have the responsibility of helping to wake them up. And fortunately, you do not need a whole bunch of people to do it. Because once you have the truth, it doesn't matter how many people you have. You have quality people. You have quality people. You have quality people. You have quality people.
To the real world. All I'm offering is the truth.